thank you, thank you. Gecko, the old school gamer. Presenting One and Done. Okay, so this is One and Done Bloodstained Curse of the Moon Part 2. I have a description for Part 1 down below. And I love these games. There's 3 games in this series right now. And what's amazing is the original developer. Well, okay, so quick story. Let me see if I get the name right. Koji Igarashi. Koji Igarashi. Something like that. Was the developer and creator of Symphony of the Night. And where is it? I got the let me see here. Where is it? I thought I had this up, but I didn't. Okay. Game select screen. Okay, here we go. Now, if you like this one here, Castlevania, Symphony of Night. If you like any Castlevania game, all the way up to like Castlevania Advance is the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games of Castlevania, as well as the Castlevania Collection. These ones, the Nintendo games. If you like any Castlevania games, this is what you need to check out. Now, Koji had little to nothing to do with the original Castlevania trilogy, right? But when Castlevania Symphony of the Night came along, Koji Igarashi had just about everything to do with this game. And he was part of Konami for a while. And then I guess he worked on some of the Game Boy Advance games as well, as far as Castlevania. But completely inspired all the modern takes of Castlevania. The Metroidvania style. Not the Lords of the Shadow style, but the big chunk of Castlevania Metroidvania style was because of this guy, Koji Igarashi. Well, long story short, I think so. Okay, long story short, Koji Igarashi wanted to do basically another Castlevania game, right? But he's not with Konami, so he didn't have the rights for it or something. So this is where he comes across with Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. Now, this is in the description below of this One and Done. And I did show you some of this. Now, this is the 8-bit version of Castlevania style. Not really Metroidvania at all, but it's more like Castlevania Curse of Dracula, Part 3. That's Castlevania 3 on the Nintendo. So it's 8-bit, and you get your characters and you unlock certain things. But anyways, it's an awesome game. Curse of the Moon, no. Then he was really working on Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, the one over there on the right, on the left, I mean. Now, the description of this is going to also be, this one and done, is also going to be down and below. And this is very similar to Symphony of the Night. This is in the Symphony of the Night style. Just modern graphics, but very, very well done in the style of Symphony of the Night. Okay, so another banger. So you're going to want to get this one too. But this is the game we're talking about, part 2 of the 8-bit version of the game. So Curse of the Moon 2 is continuation of this game, Curse of the Moon Part 1. Alright, so we'll go right into there. So little history. Koji wanted to do Castlevania inspired stuff, and this is what he came up with: Bloodstained. That's a series that he created, produced. So you have Ritual of the Night, which is the Symphony of the Night style, PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. Yeah, PlayStation 1. Anyways, and then you have the Bloodstained series, which is very 8-bit oriented. Now, I'm going to start a new game for this because this is pretty damn dope. I've not gotten too far in part 1 in this player 1 game. That's the one I've been playing through, but I've already unlocked that lady down there, and I've gotten a power-up item. But I'm just going to go, I'll go to part 8 here, down here, to do a one and done for this. And, let's see, yeah. I can't exactly change any other episode because I'm still on this one. It's a brand new game. Now, you can, I suggest you start on casual, unlimited lives. You start, where you died. Once all your characters are dead, then you start at the beginning of the level again. There's no kickback when you take damage. Okay. So this is a great mode to go with. For more hardcore people, you do get knocked back, and your lives are limited. So this is very retro style difficulty, but also a fair challenge. Like, there's no cheap shots. Okay, so Legend, you could do this too. Enemies respawn from off screen, and one character dying counts as all characters dying. And it's extremely difficult. Not recommended for first-time players. So, yeah, I like doing casual, because I don't want to be and number of players. See, now there's 2 players too, which is cool. I haven't tried this in 2-player mode, although I should see if Joe Sixpack USA wants to attempt this in 2-player. I wonder how that works. If we take turns once we die, or if we're on the screen together. Don't know. Haven't tried it. Okay, so here we go. You know what? And I bring this up. Zangetsu. Okay, so, I don't know. You're fighting demons, not Dracula. You carry a sword. Your main dude carries a sword instead of a whip. But everything else is Castlevania. So, now this is different. You come in on a hang glider with you and your bitch. She leaves you behind, and here you go. So you have your your triangle, which does the angle hit. Oh, did I just waste all my shit? Yeah, The lamps do mean different things when you have different colors. So there's a weapon upgrade and there's a heart. Same as before. You got currency. I wonder what's down here. Nothing. So your hearts actually fill up your health. So that's, I guess that's one thing he knew was kind of a dorky thing that happened in Castlevania. Hearts are not health, which don't make no damn sense. Let's see. So I don't have any power-ups. I don't have any extra characters. So this is it. This is where we start. Now, if you had a bat, you could fly up there, and you get that, but you don't. You don't. And you can actually turn into something else and crawl into that hole. So the more you play, the more stuff you unlock, and then you can go into these different areas early on. Damn it. But yeah, there is your continue. So this is where we would continue from if we die. Okay, good. Those pillars are moving like they're part of the gears. That's pretty cool. Game's dope. I love it. Now you can read this message written in blood. It seems I can use sub-weapons with the Y button, which is up top. This is Xbox, obviously. However, that would require weapon points. If I destroy lamps, I can find magic potions to restore weapon points. So those little blue bottles, they are your weapon points. And they tell you right away, hey, hearts, I know what you use. That ain't this. I don't want to say that this game is better than Castlevania because, it's highly inspired by Castlevania, and you can't, there's no way to say that this is better or worse. See, that was a special hit by that guy. And I'm not going down there again for that. But, so, if we had the bat, we would have flown up into this door up in the top corner, you see? So, we did. And just like Castlevania, there's shit hidden in the walls and stuff that I really don't know, especially in this one. I don't know where these are. Those plants were hurting me a little bit. Perfect. I got a feeling a boss is coming up because we do get that girl. Oh boy, upgrading our shit. So you know what that means. they're preparing. Now, like in part 1, they kind of walk you through and gradually let you know you can do shit. So this thing is gonna... Son of a motherfucker. Okay. Yeah. So those are weapon upgrades. So the boss should be right here. So if we die, then we'll start at the top of this room to the left. And we'll get those weapon upgrades. They don't want you to suffer too bad right now. So there's a scroll of some sort. I'm gonna wait till he shoots again. Perfect. Maybe now this is the boss room. Yeah, I think so. Wait, no. This ain't the boss, is it? Okay, just like in part 1, this guy is pointing. Okay. Yeah, this is not the boss. We could bypass this door if we could get up there, but we can't. So, or this is where we came down if we flew up earlier. The maps do make sense, but we have to go around the long way because, you know, we don't have anything. Okay, maybe this is the boss. Upgrade, health upgrade, health, magic, okay, yeah. Oh, that was weird. I walked, that steeple was funky looking. Huh, weird. Yeah, there's the moon. Okay, yeah, this is boss. Let me see if I could beat the boss right away. That'd be cool. See what this oh fuck. Alright, something tells me I need to go over this way. Dude, that's an alien head. I'm getting clipped. Oh! That was not fucking smart. Shit. I feel good about this. Okay, good. Okay, so I freed... Either she's helping me, or I freed her. Looked like I've freed her, but looked like she might have come in. So I got... Okay, cool. So, as you see, the bosses are going to be all big and massive and fucking badass. I mean, this is... Look at this fucking thing. Pretty dope. Now she reminds me of Castlevania 2 Spear Guy. She shoots her spear up and all this. So there's a lot of Castlevania clones in this. So it's so dope. I'd be willing to play this on on video, obviously. And if I do, I'll continue with this number 8. I'm not too far. I can show you where I'm at with my other game, but this is dope. And the soundtrack is cool. Now you're already her, right? So then now you can see this, you can use LB button to switch places with the characters. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. If I make good use of my allies, transfer seemingly impassable terrain. Oh, okay. So in other words, certain people will turn into bats or whatever. Whenever I reach a crossroad, I'll take the shortest path without fail. If I come to a fork in the path where a determined shortcut is. So, they get different. Okay, they get different sub weapons and all this. All right, cool. And then, very Castlevania-like. So, Castlevania ripoff, no. Because it's made by the same guy. So I don't think it could be considered a ripoff if he's making the same shit. Because he is the one who dealt with it. Who helped get this, where it is. Where Castlevania is now. She actually, this is a weird thing. She can actually throw a seed down and creates a plant that sprouts a recovery item. In other words, a big fucking heart. It's crazy. And then you switch with your L and you can your top shoulder button. And when one dies, they're dead. And then the other person will continue until they die. And then when they're both dead, then you start at the beginning of the level. Again. So, it's really cool. Booyah. Oops. We're good. So, yeah, it's a really cool game. I highly enjoy these Bloodstained Games. And this is almost a carbon copy of Part 1. I think the characters are the same. I'm not sure. She seems familiar, but she might I don't know. It's a cool game. Cool. Now, unfortunately, as of now, let's see. I'll show you the differences between the 3 Bloodstained games. Now, they're not on sale right now, but they do go on sale quite a bit. And that's how I got these. These were on sale. I got them with my points and on sale. Let me see here. Where are we at? Let me type in this here. Boom. Blood. Oops. Stained. Bloodstained. Okay. So I will go here with this. Let's see. Okay, so Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, Part 1. That was the first one. That was released in 2018. Okay. This is $9.99. Alright. It's very good even at that price. And it is Koji Igarashi? Yeah, it's highly, yes. There's no bad reviews on this game. All right, so $9.99. Part 2, which is what we just saw, is $14.99. Yes, $15, which uh, is kind of depressing because it's like, damn, why is part 1 $10 and this is 15? Why not have both of these $10? They are 8-bit style, and this was done 2 years afterwards, after part 1. Now, look at the ratings here: 5.5, 4.5 stars. So here, people like it slightly more, uh, slightly more than part 1. Okay, so Bloodstained 3. This is your Symphony of the Night style game. It's called Ritual of the Night. And this thing is $40. But it goes on sale, and I did buy this for, I want to say, $10 or something like that. And this is dope as hell too. This is basically 4.5 stars. Yeah, Symphony of the Night. Okay, so this review actually is a nice synopsis. This is Symphony of the Night with all the good updates to the formula that later games added, like soul absorptions, and yeah, it is dope. It is worth the $40, but why not just wait for a sale to go on, right? Call me cheap, but hey, it's very good. So there it is. Bloodstained. Highly recommended. Curse of the Moon 2. Highly recommended. Get part 1. It's in the description as well. And get this one, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. So, adios, amigos.